couple of videos ago, you may have remembered that Lawrence and I rewired his brother's home when we first fixed it, the one that was filled with asbestos. Most of you probably won't remember because only about 100 of you watched the video, so anyways, I'm going back there again today as a lot has happened. We've had the plaster in, who's made good of all my chasers downstairs. They've got the kitchen pretty much, well, from my understanding, it's halfway in. There's been a new wall built upstairs in the bathroom. So some of my wiring had to be rejigged. Just going to check that out. And we're going to be going there basically to start second fixing with Lawrence. So yeah, we're going to head over there now. All right, here we are, back at the house, ready for second fix. And we have Lawrence here with us.
Hello.
Say hello to the camera.
Hello, motherfucker.
The kitchen is half in, as we said. So we've got some cupboards in now. We've got the cooker hood in. And we're now looking at putting this cupboard in, which is going to go there, which is going to house the fuse board. So upon looking at it a bit further, there's no void behind these, is there? At all.
Nope.
You literally get
Yeah.
that much.
You get a little bit of the frame, that's about it.
Which is not going to be enough for those cables. So we're going to have to adjust this, cut this wall out,
Yeah.
and put the cables in that, and then feed it out through the cupboard. So the next step is to mark out on this cupboard where the fuse board's going to go for the holes, get them all drilled out, and then we can work on cutting the wall out, I guess.
Yep.
Which would be fun. So that'll be our plan for this morning. It's just going to take some time, I think.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what we started to do here. All fuse boards come with these pre-manufactured knockouts in the back. What I like to do, as you can see, is chop out that middle section to make the hole nice and big, then file it off and then add grommet strip to the edge of the hole to protect the cables and stop them from snagging and getting cut on the sharp metal edges. Then when that's done, as you can see, I'll go inside and then quite simply line it up to the inside of the cupboard, making sure there's enough gap around the edge of the fuse board so that you can get the fuse board cover back on easily. Mark it with some pencil and then simply cut out a hole on the right side and the left side using a hole saw so that I can then use my jigsaw to cut between the two holes to make the hole nice and smooth. What that does is it creates an oval shape to match the inside of the fuse board hole. And as you can see here, this is me cutting out the section between the two holes that I've just made. And when that's done, I use the file just to get rid of some of the loose chippings just to keep it nice and smooth. Now I can bring the cupboard inside and line it up ready for mounting.
Before you put the fuse board in, we'll have to plumb everything up.
Yeah, I'm just going to basically...
Yeah, because once you've done that, we've got access to the screw pulley. Once you've got that in.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this in, mark out where the bottom of this is.
Yeah.
Then we can put the shelf, look where the shelf can go.
Yeah.
And then we can look at putting where the fuse spurs go underneath. Mark them out, drill through the hole next door, and behind it, and then feed the cables through and out.
Sounds good.
So that's what Loz and I did. We mounted the cupboard up, ready for the fuse board to be installed. So that's what you're seeing me do now. I'm feeding all the cables through the back of the fuse board for that big hole that I made, lining it up, and then mounting it using a little boat level. And mounting it to the back of the cupboard, ready to make off all the cables inside. You can just about see underneath the fuse board that I have mounted also the 5 fuse spurs, which are there to control the appliances like the fridge, dishwasher, washing machine, microwave oven and cooker hood. Status update. Fuse board is in and is terminated. I'm two blanks short in the fuse board, so I can get some of them, it's not a problem. But that is in. Fuse spurs are going to be next for the appliances. Lawrence is hiding away. Where is he? There he is. He's been doing the sockets for me, put them away, which is a good job. So he's done 2 there, 2 there. That one over there. And then we've got to work on the appliance outlets, which are, I think, 2 down here. 1 over there. There'll be 1 up there as well, which you need to cut out for the cooker hood. Which, now, you want to come and quickly just explain? You're right, explain this.
Yeah.
So, cooker hood came as is, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't come with any ductwork.
Yeah, so we couldn't find any flue in the kit. And in all the pictures, it says, don't just leave it like this. So we rang Ren, and they were a bit confused themselves. So we're not really sure what to do right now. I think we're supposed to drill it out through the top and have a flue, but Ren haven't got a clue what's going on. So there's nothing in the kit. So
the company that sells the kitchen don't have a clue what they're selling to you, basically.
Yeah.
So it sounds like we're going to have to make our own kit then, by the looks of it, by putting some ductwork. And you said there's a vent, like a funnel, isn't there?
Yeah, and then you're going to just put a vent on the top, and it's got 2 little flaps.
Yeah. So it looks like we're going to have to cut out our own hole up here, install the vent, and then install the ductwork to this, which is crap, yeah. You could say. Sort it out, Ren. Anyways, it's all part and parcel of the fun, so we're going to crack on. You want me to get out of the way for that?
You carry on.
Yeah, well, if you do that one, I can then do those afterwards, and then you can then stand there and look pretty afterwards.
That's what I do best.
I need to get this on video. But what you just been doing, Loz?
Cleaning my tools. Look at it.
We've just been having a conversation about cleaning tools, and first time I ever did it, I did it once and never again. And the guys on site were laughing at me, and I was just explaining that to Loz.
I'm looking at that. Just give it a quick brush. Good as new.
That'll last 5 minutes. We had a little bit of a calamity here. Partly my fault, partly there was already a leak. But I'm not sure if you can see that this line, and over on that back wall, you can probably see the drips in that corner and down there. The toilet upstairs had a leak in the at the saw stack. A very, very small leak. It was ever so slightly dripping, you know, nothing to be concerned about. Just a temporary thing. But we had to manually flush the toilet by lifting the plunger. What I didn't realise was that the plunger needed to be pushed all the way back in and not left slightly off the base, which is what I did, which meant that the water kept trickling in. And what that's done is allowed water to seep around the U-bend and then seep out through the saw stack and cause a leak. So this floor thankfully has dried out quite well. Got a dehumidifier in here, but this was completely drenched. The toilet's been removed now, for now. This was completely soaked all the way around to here, and then it seeped downstairs. Thankfully, because it's been so hot, that it's dried out really well, and it's continuing to dry out. So very lucky. I think we had a lucky escape there, but yeah, kind of pooped your pants moment when I had the pictures come through of the day after I'd been here on Tuesday to show that the ceiling had been drenched and the floor upstairs was wet. I was like, oh God. When something like that happens, you think, how much is that going to cost? But thankfully, I think we escaped this one, and yeah, very lucky. Right, we're going to stop for a bit of lunch now, but update, we've got under cabinet lights are in place. I'm going to stick some sticky tabs with a little bit of like a cable tie, mini cable tie onto that, just to hold that cable back in place. And we've got the same with the opposite side as well. Up there, it's going to be tidied up. We've got a junction box, which will feed 2 transformers, feeding the undercab lights. We've also got some spotlightings now, and a heat alarm, ready for testing at some point. And then we move to the front door. We've got the smoke alarm at the bottom of the stairs, which is all ready to go. Lawrence has been upstairs doing all the sockets, so we're going to check that in a little bit once we've had some lunch, because we are starving. Yeah, what was next? Can't remember now. Got my mind lost. I've lost my mind because I'm so hungry. I've got to deal with something with this as well. This was all the slack that was left in the ceiling for a pendant, so that's going to be fun to work out. Wish me luck. Right, I am hot, I am sweaty, but good news, it is 90% done. Thank God. So I'll pan round. We have a kitchen now with working lights, which is beautiful. And the cab lights, they're ready to go and done. We've got the power ready to go down this void Let's go downstairs, down to the bottom of the cabinets to do the under cabinet lights around the bottom as well once that's been installed. Kitchen wise, all that's left to wire up here is the hob and the oven. Once the kitchen has been installed, I can then work on those cables, bringing them where they need to go, which is great. But all of the fuse spurs for the appliances have all been labelled up and ready to go. Fuse board has been labelled up and is ready to go, which is beautiful. We have got all the sockets made off everywhere in the house, which is great. All the data points have been made off as well. All the smoke alarms are in place too, and they will work, which is great. All the lighting is done. The pendants are in place. No lamps in them yet, but we have got all sockets and switches on, ready to go for painting and decorating, sorry. Jesus, it's been a long day. Bathroom lights, ready to go. There they are, just poking out the holes. Extractor fan is ready to go in as well. It's currently off, although the power is on. And then you've got an electric mirror going in this area here. That cable is live. So, next stage. Annoyingly, I wanted to be able to get the wardrobe lights done and dusted before I left. Because just another thing to be ticked off. I don't have to worry about next time. But I don't have the track for the LED light strip to sit in, annoyingly, which also needs the diffuser to go in it as well to stop the glare of the LED lights. So inside this cupboard, I was going to have LED lights strip all the way around to provide light into this wardrobe. And the power is going to come out from there. I was going to put the transformer down there and a light switch somewhere up here. But I can't do that, unfortunately, which is a shame. So it means that there's going to be a third video for you guys from this place. So unlucky for you, or lucky for you, sorry. But it's been a hard, long slog today. We've got loads done, way more than I expected to get done, which is good. Including here as well, we've got the boiler and the lights for next door is ready to be wired up as well. And then you've got your carbon alarm, all hardwired with a battery backup as the boiler is there. So, if you like the content, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. And if you have any questions about the Rewire, if you notice anything, drop anything in the comments as well, and I'll happily reply. The next video, I'm not going to be back here for a few weeks now, but the next video is going to be a good one. I'm going to show you the dangers of electricity in the real world when it comes to faults. So, be an interesting one, and it'll be a good entertaining. It'll be a good educational video to show you the dangers of electricity and how lethal it can be, because you can't see it, can't hear it. Most of the time you can't hear it, especially if, well, only if there's a specific type of fault. So anyway, I'm rambling on. Stay tuned for the next video. It'll be a good one. Thank you for watching this far. I much appreciated, and we'll see you on the next one.